So it has been a very long time since we've done a top 5 here on this channel. A name stay back in the day years ago, I would make them like 3 times a week. But this top 5 I've never done here on my channel, and I don't know if I've seen a video highlighting this topic, and that is forgettableness. Today we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 most forgettable brawlers in my eyes. So I think there's a few different factors that influence forgettableness here in this game, one of which is most definitely personal preference. Everyone has their own play styles that they tend to gravitate towards. A lot of people like to play more control-based brawlers or support brawlers. Another factor, in my opinion, is kind of out of our hands as players, but branding in Brawl Stars. A good example is Shelly. She hasn't been good since Band-Aid, which was ages ago, but seeing that she's one of the poster childs of Brawl Stars, she is very hard to forget. And I would say the other biggest factor, in my opinion, is of course the meta standings. Have brawlers been at the bottom of the tier list for a very long time? If you've had a brawler that's been at the bottom of the tier list, not really changed in a very long time, and has somewhat niche mechanics that only a small population of people can jive with, it would influence forgettableness. So of course, one of the factors is personal preference, so make sure to take this list with a grain of salt. It might not look exactly the same for a lot of you guys, but I'm going to do my best to explain why I think these brawlers are a little bit more forgettable, and I hope they get noticed a bit more in the future. So in order, starting off with number 5, the 5th most forgettable brawler in my eyes is going to be going to Mr. P. Mr. P has kind of ebbed and flowed a little bit when it comes to his position in the meta. There hasn't been that many circumstances where he was just at the top of the top. The most noteworthy time I can remember Mr. P being incredible was, of course, when he was first released. Rosa, Mr. P, and Poco were running gem grab like it was nothing. But other than that, I feel like Mr. P's playstyle is pretty one-dimensional. Get that super down, let your porter spawn in, try to overwhelm the opponents with those spawnables or just annoy them to a certain degree, and just play that long-range poke damage. So his gameplay I don't think is super flashy or anything like that, and I feel like it's been a very long time since Mr. P has been incredibly meta. So you guys will have to let me know you're thinking about Mr. P. But everyone, as we always do in these types of videos, we're hopping into a match here with every single one of the brawlers, doing my part to put a little light on these guys, maybe get some people to play with these characters in the game a little bit more, because my goodness, I feel like they need a little bit of love. And hey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've never been a huge fan of Mr. P. I had a bad taste in my mouth of him when he was first released because I was trying to push Mortis to rank 35 at the time when he was absolutely crazy in gem grab, and I just could not do anything against the people in the meta, so it was a hard time. So me and Mr. P don't go very well together here. All right, rolling in with B here. Let's see, we got an Ash on the pro. Had this choppy delay a lot recently. I think it has something to do with the 78% glitch. But we're taking down the Ash. Are you kidding me? What is this game? People are just killing each other for the fun of it, it looks like. We didn't do anything. We took second place. We're in second place. Dude, what is this choppy delay? I can't do anything about it. You guys see that freeze? It has to be the 78% glitch. I got it again. Take second place, though. That was pretty free, but I'm putting Mr. P as the 5th most forgettable brawler in the game. Moving along to number 4, in my opinion, and it pains me to say this because they're a legendary brawler, and that's going to be going to Amber here. Guys, hey, I think we can all agree it's been a very long time since Amber has been really solid in the meta. She has one of the lowest use rates in Brawl Stars, which definitely affects this positioning on this tier list at least. There has been times where Amber has been really good in the meta, seeing gameplay at the highest calibers like in monthly finals and even world finals. But for a while now, she has been quite forgettable in my eyes. Also, taking a look at gameplay, it's pretty one-dimensional, not super flashy or anything like that. Most of the time, there's arguments on Reddit debating what's the best way to use Amber, just strictly using auto-aim or aiming your shot, and I would say 80% of people just say ham auto-aim, just hold auto-aim. So not super crazy in-depth flashy gameplay or anything like that, just a nice controlled DPS brawler. So I'm hoping Amber gets a little bit of love here moving forward into the meta. The legendary rarity actually, in all honesty, isn't all that crazy good right now at the minute, and I mean, come on, only one skin? Amber's been in the game for years. She needs skins, dude. So we'll see if this auto-aim actually works. Look, 78%. You guys seeing it? It's not just me. Watch, we'll queue into the game a few seconds late. Look at this. Little bit. It's been worse. That wasn't as bad, but let's see if we can pick up a dub. Also, I'm going to try to test this theory that is auto-aim the best way to play Amber. Oh my goodness, you guys. What do I do in this circumstance? We're getting wrecked. Let's just try to stay alive, huh? Sam took us down. I'm getting impatient. Ooh, Sam almost dead. Get him. What? I'm awful with brawlers like Amber, dude. Oh my goodness. But moving along to a brawler we actually recently discussed here on the channel. The third most forgettable brawler in my eyes right now is going to be going to Barley. Now, I have been seeing the argument a lot lately that, you know, Barley actually was somewhat decent about a month ago, utilizing that first gadget of his, the slowdown gadget, being a somewhat decent response to the more aggro type brawlers in the game. But I felt like at that time when Barley was somewhat meta about a month ago, it was still somewhat fleeting, right? He was only somewhat decent for a little bit, and now he's kind of towards the bottom of the use rates as well as win rates in this game. And it just keeps coming back to that fact that we have 3 different lobbers that are far better than the OG lobbers at the minute. Grom, Sprout, and Tick most of the time do better than Barley and Dynamite because they have better range and ways to deal with incoming pressure, right? So, man, feels bad. Hopefully, he can get a little spotlight here moving forward. Heading straight away into our match, guys. Hey, I just got done playing with Barley a few days ago, so my goodness, we should be warmed up with this dude. And, you know, this map shouldn't be too bad for Barley. Let's see if we can clap some fools here. I love me my lobbers. There's a few that I kind of meme on hating, like Tick, because he is annoying to play against, but I've always been a fan of the lobbers. I enjoy their play style. Let's see if we can do something interesting here. Let's just pressure the middle. It's something that Barley can be good for. Just being annoying, pushing people around in weird ways. In duo showdown, you can be annoying and get teams to go into other teams and being punks to them, right? Everyone has their stories of playing against Barley's in showdown when he was somewhat decent. I'm going to toss out a super just to keep them back. And maybe we can do something. Keep the the dynamite back. Let's toss out some heals for our dude. We got people camping up a storm right now. We haven't took a single hit of damage, I feel like. The life of a lobber, man. It's awesome. Oh, now we're taking damage. Okay, good. How's the Colt have 9 power cubes? Dude, they're forgettable and they're like feeling really bad, dude. We haven't had a good game yet. This is wild, man. They need love. They need love. But rounding the corner to the second most forgettable brawler in my eyes right now, and it's going to be going, believe it or not, to another legendary brawler, and that is Meg. Now, I'm not going to be the one saying that Meg's mechanics aren't flashy or they're forgettable, anything like that. She has some of the most unique mechanics and compelling gameplay on paper. But I think the biggest thing that is making Meg so dang forgettable right now is, number one, her base character. When you're not in her mech, she is so forgettable. If she didn't have her super, she'd be one of the most, if not the most forgettable brawler in the game. She feels almost useless in her base form. And secondly, it's definitely chalked up to her position in the meta. She has been at the bottom of the totem pole here in the tier list for such a long time. She definitely hasn't been like the worst for a long time. She's kind of ebbing and flowing at like the bottom 10, but she's been down there, and she's been down there for a long time. And it kind of stinks because Meg does have a lot of potential. We saw it firsthand when she actually was meta, being played at the biggest places to be played, right? In pro players' hands, in monthly finals, and world finals. She was an incredible brawler to play in those settings, but not recently. So my goodness, really hoping, because I actually enjoy playing with Meg, I'm hoping she gets some of those use rates up here with a balance change of some sort, because she's been down there for a while, man. But you know what? Let's actually see if we can get a good match here in this video. We need to do our dudes some justice here. My goodness. Yeah, look, the 78% glitch. I'm sorry, Piper. I literally can't control it. But it looks like we're not going to be able to get away with getting a lot of power cubes or anything like that. Meg is awful at going for boxes. But let's see what we can do here. We got some DPS on our team, right? We got some sustain once we get our super. And Piper's got that long range DPS on our side. All right, let's go. Come on, Piper. Meg is so brittle as well. Oh, the Sprout literally did half our health with one shot. Let's head into our super, man. And maybe get some... let's hit him up with this. How's this Pam doing so much damage to us? Okay. We'll have a good chunk of HP getting out of here. Maybe not good enough, though. Oh, so close, dude. Nice. Good job, Oh, Piper's dead. Ah! Why is there always monsters out here? Oh, I will secure second place, Piper. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you, okay? We got this, dude. We got this. Come on. Nice. Can we feasibly take first? I'm going to try my best. Ah! Man, we can't catch a good game. Each of these games have been bad as heck. And my goodness, maybe it's the influence of the forgettable brawlers in Brawl Stars. But transitioning to the most forgettable brawler in my eyes, to the point where it has been memed quite substantially inside of the community. I feel like a lot of you guys probably thought that this brawler would make its way on the list in some capacity, but the most forgettable brawler in my eyes is going to be going to Lou. I really don't know what it is about Lou. It might be a few different things influencing his forgettableness, but I'm not the only person that forgets that Lou is an actual brawler in this game at times. I think some of it has to do with Lou has never been like top 5 best in the meta, right? He's kind of been chilling at the middle at best and towards like the bottom third. And other than that, I really don't know. It's hard to explain. It's this weird phenomenon that we have in Brawl Stars. Maybe it's his character design that's so forgettable. Maybe it was the time when he was introduced into Brawl Stars that made it so forgettable. Who the heck knows? Because actually I enjoy Lou's gameplay. It's really satisfying landing those freezes on individuals in the crowd control with the super. It's just baffling to me. It's this weird conspiracy or thing that we have in Brawl Stars that Lou is just like forgotten so easily. I can't be the only one feeling this. I've seen it a lot in the community. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me or you find yourself forgetting about Lou quite often in Brawl Stars. But watch me work. We're gonna pick up a win here with my boy Lou, the most forgettable brawler, at least in my eyes here. I ain't messing around, man. We gotta put a good name on these forgettable brawlers, dude, because we haven't been able to so far in this video, and it's making me angry, make me sad. But we got a Gus on our team, which is pretty cool, and we got a cube to our name already, which I'm not complaining about at all. Good job, Gus. Gus is crushing it. I'm coming. Nice, taking down the B. Nice. Okay. We're not gonna pick up that ghost just yet. All right, dude, Gus and I are running things. Hey, when it happens, it happens. Let's kill the surge with that. Come on. We almost were able to kill the surge with a super. The super burn damage. Wouldn't that have been awesome? All right, if we just keep up this pressure, we should be just fine, man. We have 6 power cubes. Things are going our way. Things are looking great. All right, pinch. Nice. Good job, Gus. We're crushing it, dude. All right, we're gonna get a win here, guys. I ain't messing around. Come here. Who wants these hands? Who wants these Lou hands? I got my ice cream cones on deck. We ain't messing around, dude. Come here, Surge. You still desperately trying to get that super of yours? Ain't gonna work. First place, let's go. But yeah, everyone, a little bit of a different top 5 here today. Forgettableness in Brawl Stars, a trait that I feel like we don't necessarily think a whole lot about when it comes to brawlers here in this game. A lot of different factors that influence it for sure. And again, I'm sure this isn't going to match up with your list specifically or anything like that, seeing that personal preference does come into play with things like this. But still, I feel like some of these brawlers could use a little bit more love and noteworthiness in the meta, right? They need some time to shine. But there you go, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this video here today. A little bit of a different one, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, that's for sure. If you guys ended up enjoying it, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, and take care. Whoosh.